Hi, I'm Barry Sahajian. Today's video is how to play a blues bass solo. I remember my beginnings when I wanted to solo so bad, I chose to learn transcribed solos, so I transcribed a solo from a song I wanted to play, and here I was playing a solo. But it wasn't improvised, it just didn't feel the same. You can get a lot from transcribing a solo and get something from it, but if you're just going to play it verbatim, it doesn't work as good. You want to be able to rip something out totally original that you could transpose to other keys real easy. Right now, I'm going to show you a simple line with only 3 notes. I'm going to play it 4 different ways, and then we'll take that line, mix it up a little bit, and put it in your first blues solo. Next step, let's start to put those phrases together. We're going to come up with a 4-bar phrase, and I'm going to play each one of those phrases I just presented you 1 time a piece. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to take those 4 lines I showed you that I played in G, and we're going to put it through a 12-bar blues progression, and this is the 12 bars up here. We've already done the first 4 phrases in G, but now we're going up a 4th, and we're going to start on C. So what you have to do is transpose that line to C and play it in C. It's very simple and it shouldn't be much of a challenge. Then we go and we play the G. You notice we're playing each of these 4 phrases consecutively. So for the first 2 phrases are on a C7. Second 2 phrases are on a G7, which you already know, and that happened right up here. Then we're on to the 5 chord, and once again you're going to transpose that line to the 5 chord. And then on to the 4 chord, and we transposed it again to the C7th, and once again we have 4 measures, and each measure has consecutively has the phrases we just practiced in G. And then we go to G and we play the 3rd phrase, and then we go to D7 and play the 4th phrase. Now what's happening, it's starting to sound like a solo because it's moving in each measure. Of course, we can go a lot further with this, but I'm taking it step by step to make sure I get all levels of skill. Some bass players, this may be too simple. That's fine. Come back later and I'll move on to the point where it will interest you, hopefully. So right now, I'm going to play the whole 12 bars, and you can listen to it and see how it sounds. Doesn't sound like a perfect solo, but it sounds like the beginning to get there, and that's what the objective of this video is. If you like this video, please subscribe, come back, we'll continue on with this, and the next section will be a little more involved in the solo, and step by step you'll get to play a nice solo on a blues progression. Here we go. So the whole idea is not to memorize these simple lines. It's just being able to play simple lines like this and let it go a little. For instance, I'm going to keep it inside the 3 notes per chord, and I'll just fiddle around with those 3 notes and see what happens. I would never do that under normal circumstances. I had to focus on just keeping it simple to make it a lesson. But you get the idea. Let yourself go. But the most important thing is you must keep the meter. 4 beats to a measure and 12 measures, and have the chords happen where they're supposed to. And that's the most important thing, to establish that so you can play a solo. I'm going to put links to all the study materials if you care to explore this further. And you'll have a 12-bar blues and with bass and minus bass and all the lines right there at your disposal. So good luck, and I hope to see you again sometime.